Well, now, my goodness, this was easily our best visit to the bird sanctuary at Cape St. Mary's ever. I came here the first time in 1973. We just drove down. You could drive almost down to the rock here. Now there's a big building interpretation center with information. Driving out to the bird sanctuary, we came across some fog once in a while. The roads, well, the roads are a bit rough, but there's nothing new about that in Newfoundland. You just have to take care, avoid the potholes. Now I'm taking the hike out to the bird sanctuary, to Bird Rock, stopping along the way to get a few shots. That's the view that I saw the first time I was ever here. That's all I saw. We didn't walk out all the way. We didn't even know about that. It's a wonderful tour out there. It's getting close to sunset when we arrived. Now this is the walk right out to the Bird Rock. It's a little treacherous in places, and you want to take care. You don't want to have a misstep. There's some rocks. If they're wet and slippery, it's more dangerous. This is pretty straightforward and safe, though. You can see the birds out there now. That's what we're looking for. Getting right to the end, it's a little bit more difficult to pick my way through here. Well, especially because I was trying to shoot this with my cell phone as I was walking along. If I was just walking along, it'd be no problem at all. It's kind of a picnic. It's an easy hike. This is the most accessible bird sanctuary in the world as far as I know. Definitely in North America. There's the defibrillator. I hope we won't need that this trip out. Look at this. Wow. What a beautiful story. The mother is guarding the baby bird here. Look, there's a little attacker possibly. And she has to make sure the bird doesn't fall off the rock too, because it's a long way down. There's seagulls there that would gladly eat the babies. So beautiful. I can never get over this mother-baby bond. Sweet little bird. Look how big its feet are compared to its body. I mean, wow. And it could easily fall out of the nest and go off the edge. Now there's so many of these birds. All the little ones are all the downy fluff balls are the babies. They've been hatched for quite a while now. And it's non-stop action here. Singing and chirping and all kinds of goings on. I found an egg right on the side there. Hatched egg. Look at how many birds there are here. I believe this is the largest colony in North America. It's getting towards sunset now. You're starting to see some color, and it's a beautiful time to be out here. Constant action going on, never stops. So much preening going on. The birds preen themselves, they preen each other, and then they do this billing kind of thing where they smack their beaks together. I'm taking a break from shooting video to sharpen my eye. It's hard to catch these shots of the birds flying over the background. You have to make an adjustment on your exposure because of the white against the black, so you get a good exposure. You want those eyes nice and sharp. Even with continuous autofocus and subject recognition set for birds, it's a challenge. It really is. It's a challenge it took me half an hour till I was tracking the birds again. Oh, I love this one. Wow, that's really, really nice. Look at that eye. Here's one of the babies kind of chirping, and the two parents are standing over it there. Every little nest is like a whole family unit, like a mom and a dad and the baby. Look at here, some little territorial dispute going on here. They do some fighting. The nesting sites are precious, I imagine. There's a billing thing going on with the two birds clanking their bills together. It never stops. The birds are flying in and flying out, and you're in a high wind situation here too. There I'm trying to get some shots again. Birds flying in, flying out. There's the rock. Now this rock face, the sound echoes off of that, and with all the birds chirping at the same time, you start hearing like a beat frequency, and you almost hear like a voice talking in the background. It's unbelievable, like the vibrations synchronizing. Look at there. Wow, Murre got this shot here with the grass in the foreground. I love it. See the evening sun on the birds there. It's so much fun just to be out there. Oh, there's the puffins in the background on the water. There was a bunch of puffins here too. Here I'm trying to look in the distance and see where the puffins are going to, but I couldn't find their nests. Largely gannet, but there's some other birds too. There's seagulls, of course, and then there's murres and bridled murres, which are very interesting. You can see one of the murres in the middle on the foreground there. Look at all the every little nook and cranny is filled up with a nest. I mean, it's tremendous. Reminds me of Salt Spring Island, the way the houses are built on different levels. Look at this, wow. There's a murre towards the end on the left. Another one walking around more towards the big rock. Non-stop action. They all seem to get along well. The seagulls are a bit, they're just basically thieves, I think. They'll try to steal the food from the other birds. Some of the babies are really starting to move around. They're more developed. A little fighting going on here again. Now I'm walking over the edge trying to get some more shots here. Looking around. I haven't been here for a year, and I swear this is the best time I've ever been there. I got the best shots, the best video clips, the best audio. And we showed up and we had the sunset, and then the next day was foggy, so I only had a few hours to shoot, and then a couple hours in the morning the next day. In the meantime was fog and high winds. Well, it was high winds all the time. But I'm trying to see, you can see the baby birds, bigger birds, little preening going on. If you just look deep into the picture, you can see all kinds of different things happening. I'm shooting a bit wide angle here, trying to see what I can come up with. Now here, look at these close-up shots. Birds are maybe taking a rest here. Mother is cleaning the baby there, preening its feathers. I'm just checking my settings because I increased the volume on my microphone. It's a Movo microphone with a dead cat to keep the wind. Look at this, wowee. That's one of my long lens shots. They're not easy to get either, believe me. There's a portrait. I like the detail of the feet, the eye and everything, and the sun going down on there. Now this one I had to watch for some time to see if that baby was moving. I think there's 2 babies there, and I can see that it's breathing. Here the mother's preening the baby again, cleaning up after him. It's a constant task. Now the sun's going down. Our day is just about over. We didn't want to stick around till it got dark out there because it might be treacherous walking back. So we headed back towards the interpretation center. There you can see the lighthouse in the distance. And what a view. I was so delighted to be here. What an evening sky. I love this one. Now my 12 to 40 millimeter lens is in for repair. It's going to be there, and I really missed that lens on this shoot. I had to use my cell phone for some of the pictures, but that works amazingly well. Now the fog is rolling in. Look at this. It's getting foggy. The mist is coming in. It's really beautiful to see. There you can see some of the fog coming in. Look at that. Wow. This is when I wish I had the 12 to 40. I can't believe it. It's going to be like 2 months till I get it back. Look at these pictures. Wow. Fabulous. Unbelievable. So lucky to be here. Now we're headed back. Wow. It's past sunset. Shot a little video here. I'm thinking this is probably the last time I'll see that rock in person. In the morning, about 3 in the morning, I got up to see why the van was rocking, and wow, we look at this fog and the wind. Good heavens. What a beautiful view, though, of the interpretation center. Wow. Look at this. Wow. Looks like a dream. In the morning, look at that. So I set out to head down there, and I thought, wow, I'm going to get nice fog over the birds and it's going to be so exciting. But I got out there and there was no fog there. I don't get it. But the fog is really unpredictable. You don't know where it's going to be, how long it's going to stay, and you just don't know. So you do what you can do and get what you get. Once again, I'm just marveling at the little families here. When you just stop and think how long this has been going on, you know, the mothers looking after the babies like that, and the migration and everything, and it's just fabulous. Like if the mothers just decided, well, I'm not going to guard the babies anymore, I'm not going to make sure they don't fall out of the nest, well, we just stop. And the birds are not going to let it stop. They say, no, we'll not stop. We're going to protect our territory. We'll look after our families. So beautiful to watch. Just fabulous. These are the Murres. You can see the bridle, the little white line around the eye. This is something that mostly happens in North American Murres, from what I understand. It's some kind of a trait or a feature on these birds. I was hoping I would get a nice one like this posing with and without the bridle, and then I could explain it better, but it just didn't happen. Whoa, there he goes. Now the babies, they keep the babies inside more, away from the edge. And this baby is a bit bigger. He's probably getting ready to take off soon. The mothers really preen their feathers and take care of them, keep all the ticks and everything off them. Really, really something to see. This is the most accessible bird sanctuary in North America, to my understanding. It's not a very long walk, maybe half an hour to get out there and see this. And get out there and see this miracle on your own. It's free, you don't have to pay once you get there. Now on the way back, I took a little break to get my heart rate back to where it should be, and I got some of these shots. I'm really happy with these macros that I did. Look at this bug, that's focus stacked. It's pretty darn sharp too. This is my favorite shot, I think, so far from my whole trip. This feather with the fog droplets on it, I'm so happy with that. Wow. Thanks for visiting Bella's Vistas. Please come on back again real soon. Tell your friends.